discussed what is region, correct, and what is availability zone, what is a data center, what is a rack, correct, and what is a hypervisor. So these are the things that we discussed yesterday. These are the basic things. Apart from this, we also discussed about what is server and types of servers available, all these things, and we discussed about the examples for these types of servers. That is on-prem servers, cloud servers. Correct. In cloud servers, we discussed about public cloud and private cloud. Public is nothing but anybody can come and create their cloud servers, right? So that is AWS, Azure, GCP, all those things. And here we started our discussion with AWS. In AWS, these are the things we discussed till now. Correct. Now, let us start our discussion with other concepts, real concepts. The first thing, the first service. See, in AWS, whichever the concepts that we discuss, will start calling it as a service. Okay. The first service is EC2. EC2 service. Okay. EC2 stands for Elastic Cloud, Elastic Compute Cloud. Sorry. Okay. So EC2 is nothing but Elastic Compute Cloud. And what you are going to do here, sir, you are not going to do anything here. See, from here on, I'll start building each block first, brick by brick. First, we'll understand the basics. Then we'll understand intermediate concepts. Then we'll understand the advanced concepts. Once this is done, this is kind of a single brick. Okay. Again, the next concept that I keep on discussing, on top of that, we are going to build. It is everything is related to your resources here. Okay. See, this is the main, before starting these things, I wanted to convey one thing. See, this is your server, sir. This is what you are going to create here using your EC2 machine. Inside this server, you are going to run your application, whatever the application. It might be Facebook, Flipkart, Amazon, any kind of application that somebody will develop, that you are not going to do. One, you are going to run this application inside this machine. Once you are running this application, from here onwards, your work starts. How to protect this, how to secure this server, how to send the incoming traffic, who are all can accept this, it accepts the traffic from outside, right? And how to protect this, how to secure this EC2 machine from hackers. All these things that you can do, you are going to do. So first thing, first we need to create this server, right? Then we'll install some application inside. Then we'll talk about other things. So first thing, we need to create this server. So that is the reason what we are doing. We are using EC2 machine. Okay, brick by brick, we'll start building it. First brick is your EC2 machine. Okay, now, as you already know, EC2 is a cloud server that you are going to create. It is nothing but another computer. We are going to create it remotely inside your cloud service provider. See, this is your cloud, right? Just for example, this is your AWS cloud, and here you have already created your account. Just like your Facebook account, you created your AWS account here, right? And inside this AWS account, we are going to create one EC2 machine now. Okay, that is the plan. Where is this? See, now if you wanted to create a account EC2 machine, then first thing is come to this search bar, search for EC2 machine. Okay, just click on this EC2. Next is the this page. Okay, just click on this instances running. And here you can able to see launch instance. First, what you need to do, sir, just go to search bar, search for EC2 machine, click on the first result, come here, click on instances running, and here you can able to see launch instance. Okay, just click on launch instance. Okay, there is another page gets opened here. Here you're going to create your EC2 instance. Fine. The first thing is first let us create one Linux server. Okay, then I'll explain what are the things which are available here. First, if you wanted to create a server, just provide the name. I'll provide it as a any server, new server or something, any name that you want. I'm creating a new server. And whenever you create an operating system, whenever you create a server, you need an operating system, correct? So for that reason, here there are multiple operating systems available. You can choose any one of it. I'm choosing Ubuntu. Since you are using a free account, sir, see, since you have created a new account inside your AWS, you have 750 hours of free, 750 hours free service. That too not for all the resources in your AWS. Only for few resources you can use those resources freely. Okay, so if you see here, see first we have given the name. Just understand. So next you need an operating system. So that is Ubuntu. Next, just come down and here you need to select the size of your computer. I'll explain everything, sir. Don't worry. Just blindly follow now. Okay. Just select the size of your computer. That is one CPU and 1 GB of memory. Okay. I'm just selecting it. And now you need to create a password for your computer, sir. That is the next step. How you are going to create a password? Just click on this, create new key pair. Just click on this. Okay. Just provide any name. I'll say it as new key or something. Okay. Just click on ed25519.pem and create new key pair. Okay. Just create it. See, one file got downloaded into your machine here. Okay. Next, if you just click on this drop down, that key, whatever the key that you created now, it has been displayed. Just select that password. Okay. Just everything by default, just leave it and come down, launch an instance. Okay. It is getting created. Wait for a second. Did not create it. See, it is creating. Wait for a few seconds. Here you can able to see something is initializing. Wait for 5 to 10 seconds. Let me repeat what we have discussed. Just come to launch instance. For creating a server, just provide the name, select an operating system, whichever you want. Okay. And just come down, select a key pair or create a new key pair. Just leave everything blank here. Click on launch instance. That's it. As of now, at least. Okay. Now, it is still taking some time. Wait for a second. Sir, first I'm building the basics, then we'll discuss some advanced stuff. Just wait for a second.
Sachin,
Yes, please.
Sachin, actually, user management, their
Uh-huh.
there I forgot the password.
You can directly use this pass WD for resetting your password, Chetan.
Yeah, but resetting it is showing current password. I
Mhm.
forgot the current password.
Oh, uh,
Actually, I gave so many password for
okay,
Ubuntu and this GitHub.
okay. We'll see it afterwards.
Can we able to take it back, sir?
Yeah.
Reset
We'll see.
without entering the old password?
Yeah, it is possible. We can discuss that later. I'll show you how
Oh, oh.
to. Yeah, see. Now here, if you observe, 2 out of 2 checks passed. Once that is done, your server computer or computer is created somewhere. Where it is created now? It is created under your Mumbai region, sir. Okay. See, now I've created this new server under Mumbai region. If I move to some other region, let's say I'll go to Singapore. Okay. Now, if you see your EC2 instance here, no EC2 instance created here. This is because you have created your EC2 instance in Mumbai region. So that is the case. That is why it is not displaying what are the available EC2 instances. Your EC2 instances or server are local to that region or not global, sir. Okay. So that is the one thing. Now we understood how to create an EC2 instance. Once it is created, we need to log into that server, right? That is, see, now if I wanted to log into this server, that is, now, if this is your computer, sir, okay, this is your local computer, your laptop. Now, if you wanted to log into this computer, what are the things you need? You need username and you need a password, correct? Server, we have just created another server, another computer we created. What you need again? You need a username, you need a password, and one more additional thing. What you need an IP address. Okay, do not worry about what is this IP address. We'll discuss within 5 minutes. But as of now, once you create the server, how to log in? For logging in, you need three things. One is username, another one is password, and another one is IP address. Okay, now let us see this. First thing, what you need to do, wherever your .pem file is stored, wherever your password is stored, just go to that location first. Where it is stored, sir? It is stored under your downloads, right? Just I'll cut this and I'll paste it under my desktop. Okay. Now it is here. Just go to the place wherever you have stored your PEM key. Right click, show more options, open Git bash here. Okay. Once that is done, see where is this? If you just scroll down here, where is this? Where is that? Mhm. I just wanted to show you this things. See, if you wanted to know the username of any server that you created, just come to your EC2 server, just click on this button, just come to connect, and here you can able to see the username. What is the username for Ubuntu server that I created? My username is Ubuntu itself. Okay. Now, what is the command that we need to write, sir? First SSH -i, then your password you need to provide here. What is that password I created now? New key or something, right? New, what is that password? I forgot. New key, new key dot com. I don't know. SSH-i new key dot pem and username Ubuntu at your, then come back here, go to your this one and copy this public IPv4 address, not a private one. Copy public IPv4 address. Copy this and paste it here. Okay. Host key name service now such a. Okay, I made a mistake of creating this using space. Let me log into this server. Sorry.
Column Ubuntu @
Yeah, same thing. No, I made a mistake of giving space here. Let me log into this one. Otherwise, another key. I have a key known as laptop key.pem. I'll just run git bash here, ssh-i laptop.key ubuntu at server. See, now it is asking me for confirmation. Just write down yes, and you are inside your server. Clear? This is the first way of connecting to your server. First, what you need to do, you just need to create the server, wait for it to convert its states from stopped or initializing state to 2 out of 2 checks passed. Then just come to wherever the location you stored your PEM key, just right click, git bash here, and just write down the command. What is that command? SSH-i. The first thing is your password file, that is laptop key something, your password, then is your username, Ubuntu or any username, and at the rate your public IP address, public IP. So this is how you are going to connect to your EC2 machine. Clear? Any doubts here? And
Sachin, configure in the new key in the key pair. The key pair name was the new key, na? But currently
no,
here,
see, I made a mistake of doing it. That is, I gave a space here while creating this new key pair. So that's why it's not taking. So that is the reason I used another server here. Okay.
whatever you configured, then same key pair you
Yeah,
have to do.
same key pair you need to use it. But here, while creating this new server, I created a new key pair, right? But that key pair, I made a mistake. I gave a different name. Some new space is there in that key. So that's why it's not taking. Okay. So that's why I'm using this old key. I'm using this.
Sachin, we can also get in through the SSH key, no?
Yeah, that is what I'm doing, right? SSH-i. Now also we did the same thing. Correct?
Yeah.
See, this is the command we use. SSH-i. Then what is the .pem file? Then Ubuntu username and your public IP address. Public IP. That's it. Right? So this is the first way of accessing your EC2 machine through git bash. This is through git bash you are accessing your EC2 machine. Second way, Second way is through putty. Okay, putty is nothing but another software. If it is not installed in your machine, just go to Google, search for putty download. Okay, just come here, first result or any result, and you can able to see download this SSH client. Okay, this is just, you just need to download this. Once it is downloaded, download and install that. Once that is downloaded, you can able to see this, right? Where it is, this one, putty. If you just click on this, it appears like this. Okay, this is also another way of connecting to your EC2 machine. That's it, same thing, nothing else here. First, what you need to do here, you just come here, it shows as an host name or IP address. Just click on that. What you need to paste here, sir? You just need to paste your public IP address here. That's it. Okay, public IP address, copy, paste. Okay, just click on open. Select SSH here, public IP for copy, port number is 22 for SSH, and open. Okay, accept. Login as Ubuntu. No support on. Did I misconfigure it? Okay, wait for a second. What is this? It is not working here. I don't know. I need to load this password here. What happened? Okay, I don't know. I'll show you later point of time. The third method is, second is, just remember putty. I don't know, something happened. I installed long back. Third way is, there is another software known as MOBA Extern. Okay, this is also some application. Just go to Google and download that. See, this application is already installed in my computer. If you see here, see here, MOBA Extern. Just click on this application, and here come to new session. Sessions here. Click on session. Click on SSH. Okay, what is the remote host name? That is your host name, IP address. Click on specify username, Ubuntu, right? What is the port? Just specify that port. Okay, accept, and it has started. Okay, so this is how you can able to log in through your SSH connection. So this is the another way of doing it. So till now, whatever the things that we discussed, first one is through Git bash. Second, putty, you try it once. Otherwise, I'll show it tomorrow. I need to again install that. There is some issue with that. Third way is mobile XM. These are the three ways you can log into your what is that EC2 machine. Apart from that, there is another option here inside your AWS console. If you just click on this EC2, whatever the server name, and click on connect, here there is an option known as EC2 instance connect here. Okay, just if you just click on this connect, you no need of password, nothing. It directly connects here itself. See, it is now connected. Clear? Any doubts here? Same thing, what we are doing, we are connecting to the server, but different mechanisms, through Git bash, through putty, through mobile extern, through your EC2 direct connect. There are multiple options. That's it. But mostly we'll use, depends. It's your convenience. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts? Hello? Hello?
No, no, no.
No.
Yeah. So let us come back to our original story. That putty I'll show you, sir. I don't know, something happened with that. I installed that long back. I'll see. Okay. So now we discussed about how to create an EC2 machine, right? And how to log into these machines. There are different ways we discussed. One is git bash, one is putty, and another one is your what is that? Mobile extern, EC2 direct connect. These are the different options through which you can able to connect or log into your machine. While logging in, what you need username, password, and public IP address. These are the three things you need. Okay. Now, let us discuss what is this IP address first. Okay. So what is this IP, sir? See, if you don't know what is IP, let us discuss one example here before getting into IP. Let's say this is your phone, sir. Your phone is having 6 GB of RAM, some 128 GB of storage, and all those things. Okay, this is your phone. Now, once your phone is ready, if there is another phone, and if your friend wants to call you or ping you or chat you, text you, whatever, how you can able to do it directly? Is it possible? It is not possible. For that, what we have something called a SIM card here, correct? So this SIM card is having a unique number it have. So now my phone is there. Inside my phone have installed or created one SIM card. That SIM card is having a unique number. So only through this unique number, others can call me or ping me, or I can call to others. Correct? So it is not because of your phone you are able to talking to each other. Or this is because of your SIM card you can able to do the communication. Right? This is how it works. But now apply the same concept here, sir. Now let's say this is your computer. In computer, same thing, or 16 GB RAM, and let's say 512 GB of storage you have. Everything is done. Now it has to Now, just like your computer, we have 6 GB RAM and 128 GB of storage, right? Now, if you want to start my communication, what I need here, I need a SIM card. So what the SIM card is giving me, it is giving me unique number, right? In the same way, sir, there is no difference. Again, you will be having some card here. Okay, what is that card? We call it as a network interface card or Ethernet card or ETH0 card. It is inbuilt in your system. Okay, so this card gives you a number, just like your SIM card. Just replace this. Just replace this with your NIC card, network interface card, with your SIM card. That's it. There is no difference. It is also gives you number. Here SIM card gives you phone number. Here it gives you a IP address. That is the difference. It gives you an IP address. Okay. So this IP address you can use to communicate between any other computers. You can able to do it. So if you want to start your communication or you start your process, what you need IP address, which is assigned by your NIC card. Okay. So again, any doubts here, guys? How you are getting your IP address, how it has been assigned to your laptop or computer? It has been assigned by someone called as NIC, network interface card. It has been installed into your this one installed in your laptop. Okay, so that is how you get an IP address. How you are going to get this IP address, that we'll discuss. Don't worry. Whenever it is required, I'll keep discussing. It takes almost 30 to 40 minutes just to explain how you get this IP address. Now I directly told you, yeah, there is a NIC card, you will get this IP address. This is also we'll discuss, but you need some time. Okay. Now we understood how IP gets assigned to each and every machine. There are two kinds of IP addresses here. One is public IP and second one is private IP. Okay. In IPs, IP stands for Internet Protocol, right? If you don't know, IP stands for Internet Protocol. In IP, we have two types. One is public IP and second one is private IP. See, public IP. What do you mean by public, sir? Public is nothing but, yeah, public transport, public train, general trains, all those things. Only who can use this public transport systems or this public usage? Anyone can use this, right? Correct. Here also same meaning. Public IP is nothing but if anybody wants to create their EC2 machines or anyone want to connect to this EC2 machine from outside the internet, if you know this IP address, anybody can access this public IP address over the internet, over the network. That is what the meaning of your public IP address. That is, anybody can access this IP address or IP resource or IP computer over the internet. That is the meaning of your public IP. Clear? And what is private IP? Private IP is, let's say, this is your AWS account and you have created one EC2 machine. This EC2 machine is now having two IPs. One is public IP, correct? Public IP we all can use to login purpose or if some application is running for accessing this application, all of us can use this public IP. But what is private IP? Private IP is for internal usage. Internal use. What is that internal use? See, if there are any maintenance activities from AWS or from any other organizations, let us say, okay, if there are any maintenance activities, if there are any patching activities to your server, or it can also be used for internal communication purpose between the applications, okay, for maintenance activities within the organization. Just to keep it simple, what is private IP? It is for internal usage, internal use inside organization. Just keep it simple. Inside what they do, they can do the maintenance of the server, they can do some patching activity to the server. Okay, they can be able to establish a connection between different servers internally. All these things they can able to do. But you are not going to do all these things, right? Because we are using a cloud service. I already told you, we are going to create a server, we are going to use that server, but we are not going to maintain that server. So for maintenance purpose, what they're going to use? They're going to use your private IPs. Clear? Any doubts here? What is the use of public IP? Public IP, anybody can access. This is for public usage over the internet. Private IP, it is only using there. It is only used inside your organization, only for an internal usage. For what purpose? For doing all these activities, maintenance, patching, establish connection, or whatever the things they can do, but only within an organization. Public IP outside the organization. That is the difference. Clear? Guys?
Yes, sir.
See, till now what we discussed? First we discussed how to create an EC2 machine, right? Next what we discussed? Next we discussed how to log into these EC2 machines. Next we discussed about IP. What is this IP? Public IP and private IP we discussed. Next, what I wanted to do is, see, now we have created a server, sir. I'm taking it step by step, sir, so that it is easy for you to understand. First, we randomly created some EC2 machine, right? Now, let's say if this is your laptop, sir, you wanted to buy a new laptop. I wanted to buy a new laptop. What are the configurations that you look for? What are the things that you look for? You look for RAM, correct? Then you look for storage. You look for how many CPU cores you are having, right? And graphic card, all those things. Let's say I want a 4 GB RAM. Storage is 128 GB of hard disk, CPU 4 core CPU, graphic card 1 GB. This is the configuration of my laptop I wanted to buy now. Okay, so what you will do, you'll search for multiple brands, multiple things, and finally you will buy one laptop. This is for buying your laptop, correct? Now apply the same thing here, sir. Now what we are going to do, sir? We are going to create an EC2 instance. This is also similar to your laptop. Here we are creating virtually. That is the only difference. But while creating this EC2 machine as well, we also need to look for what is the size of RAM, correct? What is the storage capacity I want? What is the CPU I want? And what is the graphic card I want? All these things I need to keep it in mind, correct? Same, just like whatever the laptop you're buying physically, same concepts you need to apply here as well, right? So how you're going to apply? So if you come here to your console, where is this? See, now let us create a new instance, launch instance. First, just provide a name, some new name. I'm not going to create a new name or something. See, and one more concept. Again, first thing, what you need to select for these things. RAM, storage, CPU, all these things for your server machine. Okay. In this case, once you buy your laptop, your personal laptop, what you will do? You're bought with all this configuration. What you need, sir? You need to install some operating system into your machine, correct? Some that might be your Windows operating system, Linux operating system, something you need to install, correct? So that is also we are going to do here. Same replication. Okay. So now see, I'm providing some name. Just now I talked about your operating system, right? Once you create an create your server, what you need to do, you need to install your operating system. So that is what we are going to do in this step. See, application or OS images. Okay, for this is nothing but a selection of your operating system. Okay, so for that operating system in AWS, what we call it as an Amazon Machine Image, AMI. Amazon Machine Image is nothing but an operating system for your server. If you just browse more AMIs, you can able to see n number of operating system here. Windows, Ubuntu, Red Hat, multiple AWS Linux, Mac OS. Okay, you can use any of the operating system here. Clear? Now just come back, launch instance, provide a new name. Next, what I need to do, sir? I need to select an operating system. I'll select Ubuntu. See, this is because we are using a free account, right? So under free account, we have only two operating systems available for free. One is this Amazon Linux, another one is Ubuntu. These are the only two things which are available for free. Okay, that's why I'm selecting Ubuntu. Next, come down. This is already selected Amazon Machine Image, and inside your Amazon Machine Image, let's say here while installing your Windows operating system, I selected Windows. But what is the version of Windows you need? Windows 10, Windows 11, just like that, right? So for that, you can select that option also available here. 24 version, 22 version, any version that you want, you can select. Okay, confirm changes. I'm selecting 24 version, Ubuntu 24 server. Once that is done, now the task is we need to select this storage, RAM, storage, CPU, graphic card, all these things that we need to select. Correct? See, just come here. You can able to see this instance type. What is this instance type? Just remember, it is nothing but what is the size of your size of your server? How much RAM you want? How much storage you want? That we call it as an instance type, EC2 instance type. If you just click on this drop down, you can able to see n number of options here. See, T2 micro, 1 CPU and 1 GB of RAM. Okay, and if you just come down, T2 nano, 1 CPU and 0.5 GB of memory. If I just come down, there are so many options available. C512X large, 48 CPUs, 98 GB memory. Okay, X large, 24X large, metal. There are so many options here, sir. Whichever option you are comfortable, you can choose that. C5A2X large, 8 CPU, 16 GB memory. This is a kind of options available for you. But in your free account, you are only eligible to use this T2 micro. You can able to see this free tier eligible. If you want to use other type of instances, they are chargeable. See, there is all these machines are chargeable, but only this one T2 micro is free tier eligible. This is free. So I'm selecting this option. Once that is done, what you need to do, sir, you just need to select your key pair. Key pair is nothing but a password for your machine. Just come here, just click on whichever the password you have and just come down. See, whatever the things here, there are some other things that I'll discuss whenever it is required. Now we discussed about a name. What is an AMI? AMI is nothing but an Amazon machine image. Okay, at later point of time, maybe after 2 classes, again I'll come back to this story. Again I'll come back to AMI, how to create our customized AMI, customized operating system. Okay, that will come back. As of now, AMI is nothing but an operating system for your server. We selected operating system and what is the version you want, then instance type, then just create a login, then just come down, launch instance. That's it. Okay, so this is how you create your instances. See, till now, whatever we discussed, this is we created a Linux servers, right? Till now, we have created a Linux server. We discussed how to log into this server, everything we discussed. Now let us do what we are going to do is, let us create one Windows server now. Let us create a Windows server. Then let us see how to log into this Windows server. Okay, this is what we are going to do. Sir, any doubts still here?
Captain, Windows is also chargeable or free?
I think it is chargeable, but only few dollars. Just create and delete that. No issues. You will get around $0.05 or something, but it is negotiable. Right? So till now, any
Yeah.
questions, sir? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay. So the next thing is we need to create an Windows server. Just come to Linux launch instance. Okay. Just click on, just provide any name. I'll just say it as Windows server. Come down, select a Windows operating system here. I'm clicking on Windows operating system, and whichever the version it is selected, it is 2022 version already selected. Just come down. What is the instance type? It is T2 micro. That is free tier eligible. That is selected. Now I'm selecting a key pair. My key pair is laptop key. I'm selecting that. Just come down, launch an instance. Okay, just wait for a second. Just wait for some time. Just deleting this server. Now, whenever you create some any server and you are done with practicing, there are different options available, sir. Just click on that server, whichever the server you wanted to shut down or do something. Just click on that server, come to instance state, just drop down. Here you can able to stop this instance, and at whenever if you want to come back and work on the same server, you can just start that instance. Start and stop option is also available. Reboot is nothing but restarting your server, that option. Terminate is nothing but permanently deleting your server. I'm just clicking on terminate this instance. Okay, once you terminate, it is not going to remove directly from your immediately from your console. It will take some 24 hours of time to remove uh, this name from your console. Okay, now we have created one Windows server. Let us see. It is created. Still it is initializing. Just wait for a second. Public IP is assigned. No, it is still loading. Okay, it's assigned. See, you can wait for until this 2 out of 2 checks passed, or you can also wait for some time. Just click on that server, whatever the server you wanted to connect. Come to connect option. Just click on connect option. Then come down here. Here you can able to see RDP client. Okay, just click on RDP client. See, I just wanted to show you this. See, now we have created a Linux machine. We logged in through Git bash using a command ssh-i and all those things, correct? See, this is the process for your Linux machine. Now we need to discuss what is the process for your Windows machine. See, now we created Windows machine. Next, what you need to do, just come to your, I'm just repeating the same steps again. Just click on your Windows server, come to connect option, RDP client. Okay, here what you need to do is, see, here there is an option known as get password. Okay, just click on get password. For getting the password, what you need to do, you need to upload your whatever the PEM key you selected during its creation. Remember, this is the key that I selected during that time. Just upload that key file here. What is that? Here it is. Okay, it is uploaded. Decrypt password. Now your password is ready. If you wanted to see this again, just come to EC2 server. Instance is running. Windows server, connect, RDP client, get password, upload your PEM key here. This is the PEM key. Just open, decrypt password, and your password is ready. Now you can able to connect. So now, just like your Git bash, if you wanted to connect to your Windows machine in your laptop, just search for RDP or remote desktop connection, which is already installed in your laptops. Just click on this. Okay, just connect computer. This is already show more options. See, now this is the page. Just click on your Windows button, remote desktop option, then just click on that. Now I wanted to connect to this computer. Okay, for connecting to that computer, what you need to do, sir, just copy paste this information here. For your computer, just copy this, paste it here. Okay, for username also there here, just copy it, paste it here. Okay, just connect. Wait for a second. It will ask for a password. Just copy this password. Yes. Wait for a second. See, can you able to see this server machine? Wait for a second. It is loading. Can you able to see this blank screen with top EC2 13127? I don't know if I share my screen
Yeah.
whether it's visible or not. You can able to see, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, now we have successfully logged into Windows Server, just like your Windows machine, correct? Just wait, it is loading. Sorry. I'm just repeating this process. Yeah, sorry. Just provide any name, Windows operating system, instance type, your key pair. I'm selecting laptop key. Okay. Just remember this laptop key while logging into your EC2 machine or your Windows machine. Okay. Just come and click on launch instance. Once that is done, just come back to your whichever the machine you created. Just click on this right mark. Okay. Just click on connect. Come to RDP client. Just come down. Just click on get password. Upload your PEM key here. This is my PEM key, right? And just decrypt the password. You are done. Once this process is done, just search for remote desktop connection inside your laptop. Here, just copy paste, just show more options. Copy paste this public DNS into computer. Username is your administrator. Just copy paste it here. Connect. Then it will ask for the password. Just copy this password and paste it into that password section. Then you are successfully able to log into that machine. Where is that? This is the one, I guess. Okay, I don't know. It is taking some extra time, sir. I don't know. I hope everybody understood how to create your Windows machine and how to log into that machine. Maybe there might be a network issue. I don't know. It is there. Okay. So this is the process we follow for creating servers. Fine. Any doubts, sir? Whatever the things that we discussed. Guys, see these two things I need to show, sir. I don't know. These things are already expired, I guess. Maybe there might be a version change. Tomorrow I'll show you this putty and mobile exam, how to log in. This is nothing but just here you will get a plain interface in your Git bash. Here in your putty or your mobile exam, you will get some interactive things, some colorful things. That's it. There is no difference. But these are the other ways they are available. That I'll show it. It's just a 2 minutes task. I'll just show you. I just need to configure my system is quite different. I need to install that. So that's why. Okay. So these are the things. What are the things we discussed today? Guys, can you guys able to relate what we discussed, how it is going? Day by day, I'm increasing the difficulty level. It is not a difficulty level. Day by day, we are increasing the story. Any doubts? From anyone?
No, sir.
Okay. Somebody asks, sir, what about the security in public IP? Yes, sir, that will come. That I discussed, right? See, first we are going to create a EC2 machine. We are going to create this server. Now, some developers have developed some application, let's say Facebook. Okay, we are going to install this Facebook application inside your server through some web servers, application servers, all these things that we discussed. How to install these things at later point of time. Once it is installed, how to access? You just need your public IP to access this application. Public IP and port number. That's it. But now this public IP is not secured. How we are going to secure this? Correct. So for that reason, we are going to build a wall around your EC2 machine step by step. We are just building a wall, sir. A security layers we are going to build. That is what we are going to do. In upcoming classes, you'll learning, sir. But now our agenda is we just need to understand this creating EC2 machine, how to log in, right? All those things, how to create a Linux machine, how to create a Windows machine, how to log into this Windows machine, right? These things that I discussed, we discussed about what is IP, what are the types of IP, what is public IP, and what is private IP we discussed today, right? See, IP is nothing but similar to your phone number. Please remember this. That's it. SIM card, you have here, you have NIC card. Okay. If you just go to your any of the server, execute if config command, you can able to see some output. Here you can able to see ESI or something. It starts with ESI. This is your network interface card allocated into each and every machine. If it is a Linux machine, execute if config. Okay. If it is a Windows machine, just execute IP config. You can able to see this NIC card details. This is the one which assigns your IP address to your computer or server to anyone. Okay. So next we discussed about how to create a Linux machine and how to log in, how to create a Windows machine and how to log in, right? See, while logging into Linux machine, we used something called as SSH, secure shell command, right? The port number for SSH is 22. Okay. And while using Windows machine, if you don't know what is port, just remember there is something called as a port. Port is nothing but just like your window inside your home. You'll be having a window inside your home, right? Just remember port is nothing but your home windows. Windows, for if you wanted to log into Windows operating system, then you are using RDP, remote desktop connection. What is the port number for RDP? I think 3389. I'm not sure. 3389, I know. Let's see. RDP port. 3389 is a port number for your RDP. Okay. So these are the things we discussed today. So tomorrow will in detail discuss about what are instance types available, what are placements groups, what is ENI, what is metadata, what is user data, all the things that we need to discuss. Okay. So till now, what we discussed, sir, we discussed about regions, availability zones, data centers, and now please tell me, if I create this, I want answers from everybody, sir. Now, if I come here, click on launch instance, and just selecting all these options, if I come and launch instance, what happens internally inside your AWS? Please tell me. I want answers from everyone. Hello?
Yeah, sorry, Sachin, can you tell once? I mean, internally it will create the instance.
Yeah. Yesterday I explained you guys, right? What happens when you click on this launch instance?
One more computer will create in the AWS.
No. That is fine. I understood, sir. See, if you don't know this, what happens the moment I click on this button, launch instance, what happens in whichever the region you're working, first it goes to that region. Inside this region, you have a availability zone. There might be minimum two, sir. Minimum is two availability zone or maximum any number of things. Okay, in any of the availability zone. In your region, under your availability zone, in under any of the availability zone, or based on your selection, it goes to that availability zone. Under your availability zone, what you have a data center. Inside one of the data center, inside the data center, what you have racks. Just these things. You remember yesterday I showed you. Just like your shoe rack, right? You have a racks. Under one of the rack, inside rack, what you have hypervisors. In single physical server or single rack, you have some, let's say, 10 hypervisors here. In one of the hypervisor, the EC2 machine is getting created the moment you click on launch instance. This is the process what is happening internally. Inside your region, inside your availability zone, inside one of the availability zone, inside one of the data center, inside one of the rack, and inside one of the hypervisor, this EC2 machine is getting created. Okay, so this is the process happens internally. See, this you need to understand, sir. This is because tomorrow we are going to discuss about instance types, and instance types is fine. Another one is something called as placement groups. Okay, placement groups, tomorrow I'll talk about this. But before getting into this topic, this is very important. This is simple story, right? Region, availability zone, data center, rack, inside rack, hypervisor. In one of the hypervisor, your EC2 machine gets created based on your operating system. That's it. Correct? It will create virtual system. Yes, sir. Fine? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what happening, and yeah, maybe I'll take 2 more days, 2 to 3 days to complete your EC2, just a EC2 concept. Then we'll move to other concepts. These are the basic things. First, we'll build blocks brick by brick. Then we'll see. Okay, just go back and just practice this 1 or 2 times. You'll fine. Only 2 things are pending from my end for today. I need to show what is putty and mobile extend. I just need to configure, and I'll tomorrow, first thing I'll do it. What I'll do is I'll just show this first. Okay, that is the only pending thing from my end for today. I'll show you. Okay, so that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. See you.